What's up, boys? Guess one games. We're back. Madden stream. Damn, that motherfucking
We are pleased. We got EA Sports. Today it's week 4.
One more
what should be a
user game
here, as it'll be the
before we
Washington Commanders
play a
taking
bunch
on
of
the
CPU
Atlanta
games.
Falcons. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Reload! Check, hurt!
They'll run here with a rookie.
Oh,
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
this how I went versus the first time we played.
Touchdown.
Who would play the first time? Falcons. Once he broke the line, I wouldn't know.
And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
And passing it in the last second.
Explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw, Penix. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Drake London, his intended target. But it's going to be second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big difference in the game? Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown game.
So they go from the 142-yard line to the other. Come on now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air, Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yardage back at the 27. Marshawn Lattimore finding his way behind the line and to the football.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And looking to throw, Penix.
What a crazy pick there. That's a dumbass pick. Wasn't even a high ball. I just threw a regular pass.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
What the fuck is going on with that?
Positives moving forward.
96 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen.
Oh, my God. We're just letting him run through tackles? That's nuts.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
I told y'all my whole flow is off. I got super locked into that USC game. I mean, Texas game I had.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Got it. Ready? Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
First and 10 at the
Here's Penix.
Get on it, boys.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Let's go now.
Oh, fuck, no. I should have just took off from it.
And he'll be taken down,
Damn it.
although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
Man, I'm gonna want this game back. If he scores here, it might be over with.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Daniels. That one caught downfield by Watson.
Fucking Christian Watson.
Washington. Christian Watson, 54 yards. And the
Just slide him
Commanders
over.
take a 3-touchdown lead.
Have to get back on the grind on this one.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Score. Commanders 21. Falcons nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey?
His side of the ball. I mean, his side of the throwing on. I don't understand how he's missing these throws
It has to
today.
be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
I don't understand. He's missing these throws. Pretty much every throw I've made.
Now a second and 10.
Ready, ready, ready,
Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
ready. Cowboy 80.
Now Penix. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Bro, what the fuck is he doing? What's going on with my throwing? This motherfucker will not complete a pass, bro.
They may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect.
Bro, I got fucking throwing the run abilities.
This offense, they've been lifeless in this first
That's
half.
crazy,
And now there's
dude.
another punting situation and a 4th down.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did
All
they
right.
stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Okay, ready? Hurt. Let's go.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That is caught. Touchdown.
It's got to be on all 22 view to see that.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the
It's got to be
Commanders
on
are
all
able to add
22 to
on
be
to
able
their
to see
first
I was
half
in cover
lead.
2 that fast.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by the defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Falcons, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it.
Just tuned in from work. Comeback starts now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about killing it though. I mean, I'm throwing the bad reads, but I mean, you tell me if he's watching it.
The 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 79 Brock. Let's go.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And caught by London. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
70 Lions.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's
Yeah, buddy.
and he
Just gotta do my audibles on field so you can't see them, you know, what the play
shy of
is.
the
That's all.
10. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Option play. Here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18.
2nd and 9 now. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll take it into the
Finally, boys, let's go.
His 4th rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to
Let's
the other
go.
side.
AJ.
The big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Ready, set.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Viking, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, come on, man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Panther Street. Let's go. 19 Tiger, not ready.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 119 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a 2nd and 2. Daniels. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Good one-on-one tackle, bro.
Down to the 9. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Washington.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Krosky Merritt will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where
What's it? Normal? Wide close? Tight wide off?
but he's proven to them that
That
he
we
wants
gotta
to be the
figure out.
bell cow guy that this franchise can rely on.
7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now
Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return.
Plus 7 right here. That's all we can do.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's crazy, man.
They're trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job.
Penix has blown this fucking game,
his
bro.
talent, you would
Like he
expect him
has,
to have
bro.
more completions to him in this game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
On third down, Penix from the gun. Got his man. It's London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Again, it's Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Let's go, Kyle.
Touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 36 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit far.
Let's go, Troy.
Drive score on the other side, but this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Hurt. 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer.
Give to Krosky Merritt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
3rd down and 10.
Trap 60. Ready, 19 Lion, 18.
Daniels looking to throw.
Come on, Forrest, bro, pick that shit. They switched right past him. It won't let me get the Forrest.
Coaches preach there, guys, all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually
switched right past
that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved, and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Bro. Of course the fucking fake punt works in Madden.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first
I mean,
down.
for 20 yards, the fake punt
To know
works.
when to dial up a fake punt,
That's crazy.
when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of
I can tell
guts
by
in
that
order
play
to
right
get
there
the ball
that
in
this
that
guy's just
situation.
running cheese, and I'm just catching the cheese. But honestly,
Just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to
these
get it
guys
done.
are making plays today
That was a
too.
quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle.
I'm
up
always
front
going to give up
and
that
winning it
gap
in a
run.
big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now.
Three. Ready.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. Now he's into the clear again.
It's too quick.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Too quick.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Guys are bullying.
Pretty good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
42. Falcons 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A play fake. Now Penix. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Open net is Waddle complete.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And the Falcons.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again, Penix. Throw right side, going to be
Let's go 1.
And he is in
Power
the
through.
end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Extra point.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Falcons 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line. Just
I'm
across the
going
25.
nuts in the backfield.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive
Oh, I got 2 KOs right there, bro.
They would like to keep that
I
streak
swear
going
one
and
of them's
continue
on a
to
fucking
forward.
man KO.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have,
It's crazy. He's making those throws, and they can make simple ass checkdown throws.
But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in.
Cover 2 again.
Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Commanders are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Commanders 49. Falcons 21.
Wide receiver backfield.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at
That's gonna have to go like straight to the side when I
the
run it.
keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
That's gotta go
Pretty good
straight to
job
the
defensively.
side.
Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there on the
Fucking
catch
controller
and
better
run.
not die.
41 yards.
You're riding this bitch out with me.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. Now the pressure gets there.
Oh, I had the slot wide open.
Just inside the 20 at the 19. Will Anderson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
18 Rattler.
Here's Penix. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Drifting.
Incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration of body language.
Pocket drift.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
19 Tiger. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Ready. Set up. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 18.
They are going for it. Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Mustang 19. 60 Eagle. 79 Bronco. Check out.
Penix to the air once more. This is caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Fuck, I forgot the audible to a run. I thought it was the run. But my plan originally was audible
Just as
to a
critical
run.
to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Is Bruce alright?
They'll throw with Penix. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down, 4th and goal.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score. Commanders 49. Falcons 28. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance,